Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakah, Kadash, double honors to all the apostles, great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere laborers out there, pushing the truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. Alright, it's your fellow servant, Kanakla, coming at you back once again, man. From the GMS, St. Petersburg, Florida camp. It says Russia just showed off a potentially world-ending nuclear doomsday torpedo that the U.S. can't stop. All right, now look at this. Look at this guy's face, man. That's you see that look on his face, man. That's a sick look. Like he's ready, man. All right, he's ready to shoot the missiles off. I'm gonna get into this article. It says Russia's Ministry of Defense released a video of one of the most inhumane and fearsome nuclear weapons ever created. Look at the word they chose, inhumane. All right, fearsome nuclear weapons ever created, and its purpose built to avoid U.S. defenses. All right, so they specifically built this to avoid U.S. defenses. So no U.S. defense system is going to be able to stop this missile. All right, it says the weapon, a high-speed nuclear-powered torpedo, isn't like other nuclear weapons. It is designed to create a lasting cloud of nuclear fallout that could render thousands of miles of territory unlivable for decades. But Russia may be bluffing about how far along the weapon actually is. A close viewing of the video shows. Just days after Russian President Vladimir Putin met with President Donald Trump, Russia's Ministry of Defense had released a video of one of the most inhumane, fearsome nuclear weapons ever created. Now the point is this right here. Just days after Russian President Vladimir Putin met with President Donald Trump. You know, what he was saying, yeah, me and Putin, it was friendly and this and that, and we looking to agree on certain things, whatever, man. They look right after you had this meeting with this guy. Okay, they released a video of this torpedo here, this nuclear torpedo right here, man. Come on, there's no time for peace. Okay, there's no peace talks. Stop fooling these people. All right, war is in the hearts. War is in the air, man. All right, because this is just that time. Okay. With that, I'm going to get a quick scripture real quick. Obadiah 1 verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. So Putin deceived you, man. Here it is. He just had a meeting with you. But the next day, if not the next day, he came out and with a nuclear inhumane weapon. It says Russia's video, one of the most inhumane, fearsome nuclear weapons ever created. So here it is a day later. All right, Russia's Ministry of Defense had released a video of one of the most inhumane, fearsome nuclear weapons ever created. All right, just a day after or so, man. Okay, so right here it says, and the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. How they prevailed against thee? Hey, this missile. This weapon here can avoid any nuclear defense America has. So they prevailed against thee. All right. With the weapons, financially, economically. All right, because Russia has ways that it's been using to avoid U.S. sanctions. Okay. China as well. What they're gonna do is devalue the yuan, so they won't see much of an increase in prices in their country if they just devalue the yuan. All right, so they prevailed against thee. All right, and what they're using each other, they're isolating America. So what, they prevailed against thee. Okay, they that eat thy bread. Okay, China eats the bread, Russia eats the bread, have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in them. So here it is. They that eat thy bread, investing in U.S. Treasury bonds. Okay. But what, they're selling them off, okay? Doing trade outside of the U.S. dollar. Hey, that's a wound, man. That's a wound. They've laid a wound under thee, okay? Go back to this article. It says, the weapon, a high-speed nuclear-powered torpedo, isn't like other nuclear weapons. While there is risk of radioactivity anytime an atom is split, nuclear weapons have typically used nuclear detonations to create heat and pressure, with lingering radioactivity emerging only as a dangerous side effect. But the new Russian torpedo uses radioactive waste to deter, scare, and potentially punish enemies for decades. Alright? Nuclear weapons only generate significant amounts of radioactive fallout when they are detonated at near or beneath ground level. Okay, so check this out. With that being said, look what kind of spirit this man got on him, man. To create a weapon that can have radioactive fallout for decades, man, making a place inhabitable. This is war, man. Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. All right. Let me get a quick precept right here, real quick, to go with that. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 3. Okay. To everything there's a season, and every time there's a purpose under the heaven. Okay, so this scripture right here is letting you know there's a time for everything. All right, and what they're saying, oh, we just had peace talks. Russia and America are becoming more friendly, so to say. We're developing a better friendship. That's what they say. Okay, now let's do this. It says, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. All right. A time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Putin lets you know right now, it's a time for war, man. No time for peace, right? That's why he showed you. His actions spoke louder than his words. Right? Yeah, he was talking to you, but what he did soon after, they released a video of this weapon here. All right, so I'm gonna read on. It says, nuclear weapons only generate significant amount of radioactive fallout when they are detonated at near or beneath ground level. Stephen Schwartz, the author of Atomic Audit, the Cost of Consequence of U.S. Nuclear Weapons since 1940, told Business Insider. These type of nuclear explosions suck up dirt or water, contaminates it with debris with the bomb, and then lofts it into the atmosphere, leaving deadly radioactive fallout potentially strewn across thousands of miles. Schwartz said, what's more, the bomb is rumored to have its nuclear core coated in a metal that will make the fallout last for half a century. Okay, so this is the weapon that they created. Says it's an insane weapon in the sense that it's probably an indiscriminate and lethal as you can make a nuclear weapon. Okay, Russia has specified how big the nuclear warhead is, but Christians say reports indicate it's anything from normal yield up to 100 megatons, making it potentially one of the biggest bombs ever built. All right. So that's it, man. Get a quick another quick one that just came through the spirit. All right. I think that's in Isaiah, if I'm not mistaken, right here. This is Isaiah 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in. The Medes are the Russians, all right? Russia occupies that land today, all right? It says, their bows also shall dash the young man to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Then they say an inhumane weapon, okay? Their eyes shall not spare children. Let's look up that word inhumane really quick. Inhumane. Without compassion for misery or suffering. Look at that. That's right out of the scriptures. Go back to that verse. It says, their bows shall dash the young man to pieces. They shall have no pity. All right. No pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. So what? They shall have no pity. That's an inhumane weapon. That's no compassion or misery. Without compassion or misery or suffering. Cruel. Okay. So it says, their bows shall dash the young men to pieces. All right, that's no mercy. Inhumane. They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. All right. What's more looked at as innocent or delicate or fragile in the sight of humans? A pregnant woman. It says, "You have no pity on the fruit of the womb, or children, and their eyes shall not spare children." All right. Babylon and in Babylon the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldeans, excellent shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we all know what happened then, man. All right. Sodom, Gomorrah. Just images real quick. What? Sodom and Gomorrah was what? Synonymous for its destruction. Okay? Now, does that not look like a nuclear missile? Come on, man. You can't say the scriptures is plain, man. Okay? That looked like a nuclear missile, man. Nuclear missile. All right, but why? Today's modern day missile, okay, today's modern day fire and brimstone gonna be the nuclear missiles. All right, so what? The Lord say it's just gonna be like just as when he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? Well, with that, man, Lord willing, you ratified. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shemi Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kudash. All right, double honors to elder apostles, a great millstone. And salutations, all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth, and all sincerity and faith and honesty.